Welcome to Sports Biography, where we bring you the most compelling stories of legendary athletes from around the world. Today, we're diving into the extraordinary journey of one of the most dominant forces in the history of mixed martial arts, Stipe Miocic. From his early days in MMA to his rise as a two-time UFC heavyweight champion, this is the remarkable story of a firefighter who became a fighting legend. Let's get started. The making of a champion. Stipe Miocic's journey into MMA wasn't conventional. Born in Ohio, Miocic initially channeled his athleticism into baseball and wrestling during his college years. His remarkable strength, agility, and competitiveness stood out. Though he briefly pursued baseball at a professional level, Miocic was destined for the octagon. In his early 20s, Stipe trained in boxing and quickly proved to be a natural. His striking power, combined with his wrestling background, created the perfect foundation for an MMA career. It wasn't long before Miocic entered the local MMA scene, quickly amassing an undefeated amateur record. By 2010, Miocic had transitioned to the professional ranks, showcasing his immense potential with impressive knockouts and dominant performances. His reputation skyrocketed, and by 2011, the UFC came calling. The UFC debut, a star on the rise. Stipe Miocic made his UFC debut on October 8, 2011, at UFC 136. He faced Joey Beltran and delivered a stunning performance, winning via unanimous decision. This victory set the tone for what would become one of the most storied careers in heavyweight history. Following his debut, Miocic racked up victories against tough opponents like Phil DeFries and Shane Del Rosario, both of whom he defeated via TKO. These early fights showcased his versatility, his ability to knock opponents out with his fists and dominate with his wrestling. Bouncing back, lessons in defeat. Despite his early successes, Miocic's journey wasn't without setbacks. In September 2012, he suffered his first career loss against Stefan Struve. While disappointing, this fight became a turning point for Miocic. Determined to improve, he honed his skills, focusing on his endurance, striking accuracy, and fight IQ. The results were immediate. Miocic returned to the octagon with a renewed determination, defeating Roy Nelson in a dominant performance. Over the next 2 years, he faced and defeated some of the division's best, including Gabriel Gonzaga and Fabio Maldonado. These victories solidified his place among the heavyweight elite, setting the stage for his first title shot, claiming the crown, UFC heavyweight champion. On May 14, 2016, at UFC 198, Stipe Miocic faced Fabricio Verdum for the UFC heavyweight championship. As an underdog, Miocic shocked the world with a devastating first-round knockout to claim the title. His victory not only marked the pinnacle of his career, but also ended a period of unpredictability in the heavyweight division. Miocic's first title defense came against Alistair Overeem at UFC 203. Fighting in his hometown of Cleveland, Ohio, Miocic delivered a spectacular knockout, solidifying his status as a fan favorite. His reign continued with victories over Junior Dos Santos and the feared Francis Ngannou, showcasing his resilience, fight IQ, and adaptability, setting records and cementing his legacy. Stipe Miocic's second fight with Daniel Cormier at UFC 241 is perhaps one of the most memorable moments of his career. After losing the heavyweight title to Cormier in 2018, Miocic sought redemption. In a thrilling rematch, Miocic adjusted his strategy mid-fight, targeting Cormier's body with devastating strikes. This adjustment led to a fourth-round TKO, reclaiming the heavyweight title and cementing his legacy as one of the greatest heavyweights in UFC history. Miocic defended the title once again in a trilogy fight with Cormier at UFC 252. Winning via unanimous decision, he set a record for the most title defenses in UFC heavyweight history. Facing adversity, the Ngannou rematch. Stipe Miocic's second fight with Francis Ngannou at UFC 260 was a high-stakes bout. While Miocic entered the fight as the defending champion, Ngannou displayed significant improvements, defeating Miocic via knockout in the second round. Despite the loss, Miocic remained a symbol of humility and determination, emphasizing his focus on family, firefighting, and a potential return to the octagon. The Firefighter warrior. One of the most remarkable aspects of Stipe Miocic's story is his dual career as a professional fighter and a part-time firefighter paramedic in Ohio. Even at the height of his UFC career, Miocic remained committed to serving his community. This selflessness endeared him to fans and set him apart from other athletes. A potential comeback? As of today, Stipe Miocic is widely regarded as one of the greatest heavyweight fighters in MMA history. While speculation about his next fight continues, one thing is clear: Miocic's legacy is unmatched. His blend of power, precision, and resilience has inspired countless fans worldwide, making him a true icon in the sport. And here we end today's video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for more incredible stories here on Sports Biography.